Hi, so I wanted to share a quick insight with you on the power of I don't know. So a lot of people have had conversations with me, tell me that they get stuck sometimes with the problem because they don't know. And they procrastinate on the problem. And the reason they procrastinate, or one of the reasons they procrastinate, would be because they have a fear of the unknown. They have a fear of going to a place where they don't know. And that's because the fear is there because we feel that we need to know. So I want to give you a new perspective here on I don't know versus I know, and to show you that actually going in from a space of I don't know is much more powerful than going in from a space of I know. So in order to explain that, I'm going to do a quick exercise. I'm going to draw something on the screen, and I just want to see what happens in your mind. Now what mostly would have happened in your mind is that the mind said, I know what we are drawing, and that's a circle. And what it actually did was, because it went into the space of I know, it completed the gap. So even before I had finished drawing the circle, it basically said I know, and it finished the gap and assumed that it was a circle. And that's what the mind does, because it takes the knowledge that it already has when it's in a space of I know and completes the gaps. Now if we had approached the same thing from a space of I don't know, then the possibilities of what could have happened was endless, right? The second thing that happened was, as soon as the mind said, I know, what it did was it put a boundary around what was possible, because the curiosity levels in the brain went down and the brain activity went down, because it already said, I know, there's nothing more to learn. Versus if you operate from a space of I don't know, then what happens is, the curiosity goes up, and as a result, the brain activity goes up. The brain gets into an expansive state in order to get more information in. So if you're trying to solve a problem, here's what I would recommend doing. The first thing you do is write down everything that you know or your knowledge about the problem. And once you've done that, then clear your mental plate, and go in with a mindset of I don't know. And when you do that, it allows your mind to get in an expansive state to get the more information, as well as prevents it from closing the gap. Because learning is nothing but going from a space of I don't know to a space of I know. But if you already know, then learning becomes difficult. I hope you find this useful, and take care.